Hi guys, welcome to the tutorial for updating buttons on Anton Mulder. So the first things you're going to need are obviously your price lists. And the rule of thumb is if it's a single PDF or a single JPEG, we don't need to actually compress the files. However, if there is more than 2 documents in a folder, it's just best to send it to the compressor and just zip it up before we put it onto the website. So yeah, if it's a single file, you don't need to do it. If it's a single PDF and JPEG, no compression. If it's more than one, just compress the folder. So that's all you need for now. If you head on over to the site, we go to Anton Mulder, WP login. I'll send through all the logins. So for now, get into the back end. That's all good. Head over to media. With that, we can add a new folder. So it's a nice simple case of just grabbing the folder and dropping it in. Cool. So you should see a little green progress bar there, and it's happily loaded up to the website. Once that's done, go to Edit. And over here, you'll see a file URL. So this is the file URL, which is going to tell the button where to go. So just Control copy that. No need to update or anything. You can double check that it's been loaded up by looking in your media file, and you can see there that's our folder. Now, the best way to do it, you can go via pages and find the page. So you can go pages and then go to Aquarius. You can do an edit, or we can just hit that. It takes you kind of through all of this nonsense. Once you get to the page you're looking for, you can hit build on front end. And this will take you out of the wireframe and hopefully into a desktop view, which is editable and easy to find things. Cool. So coming down the page, we look for our buttons, which are over here. Cool. Now the best thing to do if you make any changes or edits, this little purple circle over here gives you all your kind of site options. If you ever are in a situation where the wireframe mode comes up, which it shouldn't be, because I'm sure I've set all the defaults. So if you open the page and it looks like this, just hit these 3 little buttons and then change the default view to desktop view. It sometimes happens, sometimes the website loses its settings. These things can happen. So just so you know how to deal with that. So to change the actual button, go to the button we need. So you can see here, once we hover over, we get a bunch of options. Hit settings, and these are our button settings. We want to change the link to the link that we copied earlier. So we just Control V, we paste that in, and that's great. So that's our file, that's the link. This will now come up as a folder. If it's an individual PDF or JPEG, it's always good just to check that this link target is in a new tab. Okay, because then it opens it up nicely, and then somebody can choose whether they want to download it or not. With the folders, they download automatically, sadly. But yeah, so once that's done, hit the green tick, hit save, and that should update. And once you're done and you're happy with all your buttons and stuff, we exit the Visual Builder. And this takes us back to the live desktop view. Pop on down to the buttons. There's our dude, give him a test, and we can see that our price list has downloaded. Okay, whoever downloads it will need to obviously extract it, but that's fine. As long as the folder is compressed, because otherwise you'll only have a single file designated to that link. Yeah, I think that's everything. If you have any more questions, just let me know. Alrighty.